Train of thought. Dolittle. So yes, we previously talked about Robert Downey Jr.'s production company. Robert Downey Jr.'s production company produced 2 feature movies, The Judge and Dolittle.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself,
Are you Dr. Dolittle?
We have no choice but to embark on this perilous journey.
Everyone pack your bags!
You can talk to animals.
I hear babies cry.
Which is an adaptation of Doctor Dolittle. In case that wasn't evident.
That's a thing I know.
And this movie is more of an adaptation of
The book?
the second book, which is apparently much longer. And this book introduces basically it introduces a new main character whose name I'm not going to bother you with, but it's a kid effectively. And from that point on, there's a bunch of Doctor Dolittle books, but from that point on, the books were told from the boy's perspective. So he's kind of like a major character in the Doctor Dolittle verse, and he was not in. What I learned from this is the Eddie Murphy movie.
I heard creaking, and I think it was the people upstairs.
The Eddie Murphy movie, I learned, is really only connected and related to Doctor Dolittle in name.
Also,
and basic
real
premise.
quick. So in the book, you said it's a son. So basically, it's the daughter from the movies.
No. It's a kid. It's a kid that it's his apprentice.
Right. But I'm saying in function. The daughter ends up becoming the focus.
No. Doctor Dolittle's still a character in these books. He's just a major character. He's basically like Doctor Dolittle's sidekick. No, the Eddie Murphy movies have very little to nothing to do or connection with. The only real connection to Doctor Dolittle is the fact that his name is John Dolittle and he talks to animals. Beyond that, like for example, and this is in the original movie as well. His main one of the main characters is a parrot. That is one of his main parrots, and this contains a bunch of different animal characters who are like his little sidekicks. So this is a far more faithful adaptation of Doctor Dolittle, and basically this movie gives him a wife. This movie, its biggest crime is it feels like a sequel to a movie we never got. Because there's a big long exposition in the beginning about how he used to be married and him and his wife used to travel around the world and help animals, and he at one point helped the queen, and the queen gave him this little sanctuary where he helps animals, and the queen's like assistant or whatever is gone to Dr. Dolittle to get him to help her because she is very sick. And one of the cool things about this that I like is like unlike the Eddie Murphy one where he could just kind of like talk to animals, this is like no. The reason why he can talk to animals is because he speaks their language, and each animal has a different language. So like the reason why he can speak to animals is because the parrot taught him the animal's language. And so there's parts in this movie where you see him talking to the animals, and like he's talking to like the gorilla, so he's making gorilla noises, or he's talking to like a bug, he's making clicking noises, or
that just sounds unnecessarily complicated.
And so whenever it shows him talking to the animals, it'll very briefly showing him speaking animal, and then it'll pan over and it'll turn into him speaking English to them. And yeah, there's parts of this movie where he's like teaching the kid how to speak English, and the whole thing is speak animal or whatever, and it's all right. The weirdest part is, for whatever reason, and I don't know if this is a thing from the books, I couldn't be bothered to look it up, but I'm not familiar enough with the accent to be offended by it, but I'm told it's offensive. Robert Downey Jr. has decided that this character needs to have a Welsh accent, so he has just a terrible Welsh accent for the whole movie, and it's
What was the original character Welsh?
No clue. I have no idea. Could not be bothered to look it up. Somebody can tell me. It was Doctor Dolittle Welsh. It's very strange, and this movie came out in 2020, so it's like right after he's done Endgame. So it's one of those movies where it's like he's making very deliberate choices to not just be Tony Stark, and you can feel them, and they're real noticeable. And this is otherwise a mostly nothing movie. It's a whimsical movie where animals talk and they go on an adventure, and there's a point where they got to break him out of jail. He fights a tiger, and they eventually they're looking for a magical fruit on an island. They finally wind up on this island, and there's a point earlier on where I forget the actor's name, but the bad guy of the movie is basically like, Dr. Dolittle claims that there's dragons, and you're like, wait, what? And so then it gets to the end of the movie, they're on the magical island, and they go into this cave, and a dragon appears out of nowhere and goes to attack the bad guy of the movie, and is very cranky. And Dr. Dolittle, obviously, Jordan, naturally, can speak dragon, because he can speak dragon. And the dragon is like, oh, you, just because you...
I mean, of course he can, Justin. He can speak to animals, and dragons are an animal.
I mean,
they're a definitely real animal that exists in our world. What are you talking about? Why are you acting like this is not just a normal thing? You're the weird one. God, Justin.
I suppose that is fair. And so, he's talking to the dragon, and he's like, "Oh, I could tell that you're in pain, dragon. You should let me help you. And if I can't help you, relieve you of the pain,
then let me get my good friend Donkey. My good friend Donkey will help you.
You can kill us all and eat us." And so he discovers that she is in pain because of a colon blockage.
Wait, the dragon's actually a she?
Dragon is a she, yeah. And
then he should have gotten his good friend Donkey. They would have fallen in love and had little horrifying abominations.
Jordan, the dragon has a colon blockage. And if you can't figure out where this is going...
I'm not playing this game. I'm not.
Well, it is too. You might feel a bit of pressure.
I got her.
Oh, good heavens!
Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh my gosh!
Just clearing the way.
Is that armor?
You got the old Spanish army in you. Give us a deep breath. Hold it. Word of warning.
What's up, Doc?
When removing the blockage, you'll see now. There may be an initial release of wind.
Respect.
It's all right. Nobody heard that. Oh, nothing to be ashamed of. We all do it. We're all animals.
I can taste it.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? Oh my god!
This is a big one.
We're in the home stretch now.
Just get behind me.
I'm with you, Doc. On your call.
Oh, it's bracing.
Blood rushing to my head. Everything turning red.
One last push, madam, if you please.
Jordan, Dr. Dolittle sticks his hand up the dragon's ass.
Why? No.
And begins to
no,
remove...
No. We've gone far enough. We can still turn back.
He removes objects from the dragon's asshole, Jordan, his rectum, her rectum. And finally removes all of the objects, including, Jordan, it's funny you said Shrek, bagpipes. He removes bagpipes from the dragon's anus.
It would have been funnier if you had said the skeletal remains of a donkey.
No, it's Scottish, Jordan. He's Scottish.
No, I know, but the dragon falls in love with Donkey.
I know.
So it would have been funny if this dragon ate a donkey.
I mean, that would have been funny. And then the dragon gives them the magic fruit. They save the queen, beat the bad guy. Day saved. Once
And they all lived happily ever after.
When they moved the bagpipes from the dragon's rectum, she lets out a big...
Except for Doctor Dolittle. He doesn't live happily ever after because he had to stick his hand up a dragon's ass.
His arm, yeah. And removed a bagpipe. And then the dragon farted. It was not good. It was not good. I watched the movie twice because I was like, how do we wind up here? And it turned out watching it twice did not help me. Jordan, that's Dolittle, as in the doctor. Hey there, everybody. It's N-Card Justin here. That part with the dragon was real fucking weird, wasn't it? But you know, let me know your thoughts about Dolittle down in the comments down below. But in the meantime, if you'd like to see the full podcast that this is from, our Golden Raspberry Razzie special, click the box on the left. Or if you just want to see a random video that YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy, click the box on the right. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. We put new videos out 7 days a week. Or you can just leave this video a like. That helps us out too. We will see you all in the next video. Have a good day, everybody.